Well, hi everyone. I finally managed to get a few minutes of peace and quiet without boys and dogs running around creating havoc. And I was all kind of nicely set up to do a little video message down by the river, and the rain came on. So I've had to come inside to talk to you. So I'm hoping by now that most of you who have pre-ordered Uncountable Stars will have got your CDs. I posted them all off, all the worldwide European ones and UK last week, and I know some of you have got them, but really hoping we don't have any CDs going astray. That Royal Mail get them all delivered. And since the CDs went out, quite a few of you have been sending me some lovely emails with some very kind comments on the CD, and also just asking some questions about the songs and the story behind some of the songs. So I'm just going to kind of do a few little short video chats just about some of the songs, and ideally I'd have these up on a website as a kind of video blog, but I'm still working on the website, so you're just kind of getting them with emails at the minute. So one of the songs that is kind of I've been asked about is actually the first song on the album, called Some Things. And I guess that song kind of ended up at the beginning of the album as much because of the statement it was making as about the kind of musical nature of the song. And I wrote this song kind of on the tail end of a series of conversations that I'd had with a very good friend about the whole subject of faith and what we believe, and you know, is God for real? And a good friend who has a lot of questions, and also had a very religious upbringing, I suppose, and I found myself in those conversations just really struggling to articulate, you know, these things that I not only believe, but that I know as certainly as I can know anything. But it's they're kind of spiritual things. It's much easier to articulate the kind of foundations of what I believe, and the aspects of faith that are documented. I find it easy to articulate the gospel, and but in these conversations I was talking to someone who had great knowledge of the Gospels, of the scriptures, of other the books of other religions, and had great depth of knowledge about many things, and I appreciate knowledge about the natural world. I studied medicine. I'm fascinated by you know, how things work and how things are put together. Knowledge about all those kind of things is an amazing thing. But I just found myself trying to articulate what is more of an experience that is of a spiritual nature, but is nevertheless as great a reality for me as the physical world that I live in. And so I, as I left those conversations, I just found myself at the piano writing this song, realizing that there are things that I don't know yet, and there are many questions that I can't give anyone a satisfactory answer to. But there are those things that I just know, and I can invite someone into an experience of what is spiritual, but I can't persuade anyone in a way that I can articulate with words kind of what those things are. So that's maybe a bit of a ramble, but it's kind of the best way I think I can kind of explain the background to that particular song, and then it sort of sets the album up to be a journey that kind of goes from the questions to the personal experience of God in those situations, and that becomes the kind of the story of the album. That there are those moments of kind of rest and the more intimate experience of the reality of God, and then those questions that we sometimes just seem to come up against that there aren't any answers for, and we just are left with a mystery that we either embrace or we allow to kind of harden us in our hearts. So anyway, hope you're enjoying the songs, and thank you for taking the time to listen, and all the best.